What up, what up, what up, everybody? Y'all should be coming in a minute. I'll wait for y'all to start coming up in here. This thing on private or what? Public? All right, I see Tony Moore and Kenneth Johnson. All right, all right. Two beats none, right? Should be 2 likes. Should be 3 likes now. Marcus Youngblood, what up? Yeah, I'm just coming on, man. Really, because Cutes, OG Cutes wanted to come on, but he don't have no reception, so he's not gonna be able to come on. So I'm gonna come on by myself. What up, Jerry Allen? Compton girl, what up with you? Look like the Lakers might be going into overtime. But look, before I get started, I don't really want to dig deep into sports. But I gotta say, how about them Colorado Buffaloes? Still stuck on 4 wins with 1 game to play. No bowl game for them. Uh, Chicago Bears, still stuck on 3. They still got a lot of games left, but they still got 3 wins. Just want to remind you guys of that. Some more stuff I would remind you of, but I don't want to get stuck on sports. OG Steve, what's up, man? Good looking out, man. Appreciate you. Man, I tried to tell y'all that a long time ago. You know what people saying now? What did you expect? What did you expect? Well, what did you expect? Because I've been saying that they wasn't going to do shit. But anyway, how about them Cowboys, though? Oh, yeah. Yeah. That was easy. They played the worst team in football. CJ, what up, homie? How you doing? Look like the Lakers are gonna pull it out. 5-12 for the team near Boston. 5-12 for the team near Boston. All right, that's cool. Notification. I told you be hating. You always throwing jabs at me, but you blame it on our zodiac signs. Notification working much better since you've been on more. Yeah, a lot of people starting to say that. I'm hearing that a lot lately. Trent Bryson, what up? What up? What up? CJ, man, Big Rick was on deck at Pookie's funeral, man. Old Rick. Mumpy, too. Mump was there. A lot of homies was there. But anyway, Southside, what up, homeboy? What's up with you? I don't know. What you call it? Cuse wanted to talk about somebody that made a video about me. Video's old, but Cuse is just now seeing it. But anyway, that's to be expected nowadays, right? Dope salute. What that KMV like? All right. I'm gonna try to get back to work tomorrow. I'm gonna try to get back to work tomorrow. We'll see what happens. LeBron almost choked at the free throw line. Big Lee, what up? We want Cutes. Cutes can't come on. Cutes don't have Wi-Fi, man. It's a lot of old and new videos about you. Yeah. I'm glad I don't see them. Stupid stuff. Real stupid stuff. People hating that don't know me. Just left the plantation. That's what's up, man. Get your money, man. Get your money. Them Raiders would have won with the quarterback. Raiders did pretty good, though. You got to give it to them. They hung in there as best they could. They made a lot of mistakes, but they also created some turnovers, or let's say that both teams made a lot of mistakes. Yo, Kev, did you hear about the Dodgers willing to give up their 2 prospects to get Trout and Otani? No, but I would love that. Tony Moore, good looking out. No, I would love that, bro. I would love to have Mike Trout. Otani too, of course, but Mike Trout's a really good player. Hurt all the time though, but really good player, man. Him out there with Mookie Betts. Man, that'd be great. Tiny pitching with those guys, man, it'd be pretty good for the Dodgers, but I don't see it. Hey, man, cut it out, man. We're not gonna talk about the Raiders just because Pittsburgh lost. I know you sick. I know you sad, but hey, part of the game, man. Suck it up. Hate is at an all-time high. Absolutely, a lot of negative energy going around. Without question. I just expected and used to it, so that's why I'm not tripping. Man, y'all let DTR beat y'all. He got to be the worst or second worst quarterback in the league, dog. DTR, really? Come on, man. Come on, Pittsburgh. I was starting to give y'all a little bit of props, man, but now y'all looking like Pittsburgh. Now y'all get your 9 wins, though. Like I said, y'all will get 9 wins. Y'all get 9 every year. Speaking of hate and the Steelers, let me back up off the Steelers. What about them Cowboys? What about them? They beat the worst team in football. They beat the team with the worst record in all of football. To be expected. Like sometimes y'all get excited about expectations. Marcus Youngblood, good looking out. Now guess who's on deck? Oh, you froze.
I froze
No,
already.
no, you good. You good.
Oh, okay.
Well, it's just a picture of you, but we hear you.
It's a it's a picture. Could you hear me?
We hear you good. Look like yeah. We hear you good.
Okay. You want me to what's up, Mad Kids Maniacs? How you doing tonight? Me and Kev is on tonight to address the unknown comic, a clown, a guy with a bag over his head, who's got a station, and he's afraid. He
Well, I guess that's it for Cuse tonight, you guys. But actually, Cuse was on here to address that, not me. I was just here to listen to what he had to say, and what he says is in the video. Me personally, I don't give a damn. Let's see. He'll probably try to check back in. Let's see. I'm kicking him out right now. All right, I kicked him out. Bad sports weekend over here. South Carolina lost. Raiders lost. Lakers almost don't count. They won by one. That's all that count. Tony Moore said, "Great show, Kev. Hey, great Wi-Fi, Q's. Put it all off on Q's. Don't put it off on me." The homie wanted to address something, so I really wanted the homie to come on and ask about the funeral and talk about the funeral and stuff, but we didn't discuss that. But that's what I would like. You know what I'm saying? Raiders winning it, Ravens winning it. What the Raiders gonna win? What are the Ravens gonna win, bro? The division? They're not gonna win the AFC, let alone the Super Bowl. The Discord gave out some good winners today. Oh, that's what's up, homeboy. Today was actually an easy NFL football day. Washington Commanders and the Denver Broncos, out of the whole entire day, would be the only two out the whole schedule that didn't do what I thought they would do. But actually, they did do what I thought they would do because the Vikings won with the point spread. So really, it was just the Commanders. Commanders lost to the Giants, third or fourth string quarterback. Every other game was very predictable. I had them all right. It's just that Commander game. Kev, was that your brother I saw in the Barefoot Pookie funeral? Probably so. Somebody else said they seen some pictures or video of my brother. Yeah. AFC goes to Kansas City, believe that the Ravens could actually beat Kansas City, but not in a big game, though. That live with Fitzgerald was classic, hilarious. He spoke facts about the Deep South, blacks owning their own land and business. But to me, everybody had their own perception and own reality when we start getting really deep off into it. Because really, that's where the blacks from California came from. So why would they leave land that they own? Racist South, I understand that. Not too racist. They was able to own their own properties back then, their own businesses back then, right? I mean, we be talking about black people need to come together now. Shit, black people should have came together then. If a whole community or a whole city can own their own businesses and own their own property, why couldn't they band together for whatever racism they were facing? Them niggas came to California and they kids and committed mass murder. They kids came to California and erased the black population. Why they couldn't erase the white population? Why they couldn't fight back in the South? You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? It's a lot of it is perception, man, mixed with reality. You know what I mean? But my grandmother sent my father and my aunt to California because it wasn't shit in Bastrop, Texas. There was nothing there. They're growing and their own crops and stuff. Man, they wanted some city life. They wanted some fast food. They wanted some fast times. You feel me? They wasn't getting no money back home in Bastrop, Texas. They got tired of eating shit out their backyard and the trees on the side of their house. They wanted some real property. Of course, that's a lot of land in the South, but it was something that brought them to California other than Jim Crow, because that ain't why my grandmother, my father, and my aunt came to California. That's true for a lot of people, but not for everybody. But yeah, it was good conversation, you know what I'm saying? Fitzgerald brings to me and to the platform a lot of information and knowledge that I'm unaware of, being a city guy born and raised in LA. Speaking of the city, basically Barefoot's Pookie was is it it's not compromised. What's the word I'm looking for? Uh Comprised. I can't think of the word I'm looking for, but basically Barefoot Pookie's funeral was that whole west South Los Angeles area for Crips. Because all the outskirts, other than Gardena, really didn't have a heavy presence. So a couple people been tripping off that today, including myself. But I was talking to Southside and Baby S Mac, and I come to the conclusion that a lot of people probably just didn't have the information to show up on time, right day, right place, or have any information at all because we left the block and three of our homies had no idea when and where the funeral was. Comprised. I thought so, but I wasn't sure. Yeah. So I think we didn't share the information with a lot of people. And in actuality, I don't think a lot of people even inquired, which is why they didn't get the information. But definitely was a Crips funeral. Definitely was a lot of OG Rips. When y'all start talking about double OGs and triple OGs, that's who was at the funeral. Founders was at the funeral. A bunch of founders. A bunch of really, really originals that go back to Raymond Washington now. But I'm gonna try to put something together sometime this week. I don't know when or how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna put something together for Barefoot Pookie for y'all to look at. Yo, Kev, it's going. You see, it's going viral. What's going viral? I don't know what's going viral. What's going viral? Mac, did you see my comment? I know they go by fast. No, I didn't see your comment, Compton girl. What was your comment? Park Village, Compton, Crip and Peace, OG Rebo for real. Yeah. Somebody asked me about Rebo. No, somebody at the funeral, I don't remember, one of them OG dudes said that Big Rebo was one of their favorite interviews and that they actually knew Rebo really, really well. I don't remember what dude was from. I don't even remember who it was. The Crip walking at the funeral is going viral. Oh, no. I'm not surprised. Um, that was a trip, but a lot of people filmed it, so I'm not surprised it's going viral. Big Ron looked like he's in excellent shape in the funeral video. Yeah, he works out every day. Just tapping in, Eric. Good looking out. Baby Concept. What's up, homegirl? Yeah, if you're new to the channel, go ahead and like, share, and subscribe. It would really get us cracking a little bit. But yeah, I missed one day this month, so had to come on. Especially if we could have been lucky enough to have Q's on, but doesn't look like that's gonna happen. Many blacks gave whites hell. My mother stabbed a white man in the 60s. Nothing happened to her because she was protected by the black man. I mean, even like with that right there, if we had more of that, it was no reason for people to leave. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't know. It probably was. People probably experienced a lot of racism, but shouldn't have had to run from it if everybody banded together, stuck together. And, it's funny you say that because you didn't have to be in the South for that. When I dropped Fitzgerald off, y'all know I say I can't fight, but I always say I think I can still knock a dude out, right? So I dropped Fitzgerald. I'm driving in the airport, and somebody on their horn, bum, 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 right next to me. I said, man, I don't give a damn. We're at the airport, nigga. Keep blowing your horn and wait, because we're at the airport. So I parked the car in the second lane, jumped out. So dude couldn't get out or whatever. And it was a lady in the lane that he was in. So he's close to a lady, and then I'm on the side of the lady, actually. Dude he got out his car and banged on her car. He hit the hood. Bow! Then he slapped the window. Bow! Bitch, move! Move, bitch! Move your car, bitch! What are you doing? And I looked, and Fitzgerald looked, and man, I ran up on that fool. Nigga, you bet not hit her. You can say what you want. You bet not hit her. It was a black woman. The black woman got out and karate kicked that fool in his lower back. She said, boom. That fool said, you hit me. I said, you ain't gonna hit her back though. Ooh, I wanted to knock him out so bad. I was so close to knocking him out. So yeah, racism, and I don't think he was being racist because he didn't call her black, but I don't think he would have did a white person like that. And if it was a white woman, I damn sure wouldn't have got out and ran up on him. But shit happens, man. You protect your people, you protect your kind, no matter the environment. If you're a stand-up person, it wasn't my business, but I felt it because fool was going crazy. Like, that was the first thing I said when we pulled up is, fool better wait. But he was mad at her, probably because she was a woman. But that could have went bad real fast. But dude knew he didn't have no win. He know he didn't have no win. He gonna jump in the car and reach down like he got a burner and all that, and then he stick his head out the window, mad dog. Fool, if you would have pulled a burner or said anything, I was right there with this big old barefoot pookie palm I was finna put across your face. But yeah, real talk. And I don't even act like that. I don't go out like that, but dude was a little too aggressive with the sister, that's all. Salute, Block Warrior Spirit, much love and respect, King One. Some confidence to yours at the sand. Salute, Black Warrior. What up, Kim Mac? What up, Michelle? Damn, Austin, my condolences. Damn near some region as Sandra Bland. Easter Deal, what up, homeboy? Easter Deal. Batman was at the funeral, man. Let me see. Batman. I heard somebody kept saying PP, but I didn't see PP. Some Q's I know was there. But I guess it was a West Side thing, man. The West Side showed up. And Gardena. I keep talking about it because it was a good funeral and I missed Pookie already. Tori Thompson. Y'all talk to me, man. Tell me what I'm missing. Seemed like YouTube been quiet over the days. Yeah, my brother was there. He was there. A lot of people had good war stories of my brother in prison that I never heard, and it felt good hearing the type of guy and reputation my brother built while he was locked up. And these is like rivals saying that, one homie, but several rivals. Big Rick gonna ask me, hey, you know who that dude is right there? I said, yeah, I know who it is. Fool, it's my brother. Big Rick start laughing. Yeah, I know that fool. Kel Mack, I was given the Sands the part. My auntie was killed at her front door because they thought she had a gun and she didn't die. Sorry to hear that, brother. I thought I saw him on the video. Yeah, everybody keeps saying they think they seen him on videos people made. Yeah. Yeah, that was bro. Fitzgerald made a comment, man. Fitzgerald said, man, I think somebody wants to take a picture of it. I think Kendra Ware took a picture of me and my brother, somebody. And Fitzgerald said, oh, them ain't but two Mexicans. My brother didn't think that was very funny, especially since everybody was just telling stories about how he was getting down on the Mexicans in prison. So I told Fitzgerald, I said, bro don't like Mexicans like you might think he like Mexicans. So that comment wasn't the greatest of comments. Bro, yeah, they were saying how Southsiders was rushing Bloods and getting the best of Bloods, and bro would just go and jump in and go wild, which is cool. And I think it should have always been like that. I think Bloods should have helped Crips when it was just Southsiders versus Crips. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. But Kev, what did the OG say about KM54? Man, they didn't say nothing. Some of them said it's just the realest platform on the internet, best platform on the internet, only platform they would go on the internet, stuff like that. But I wasn't going around asking about the platform or YouTube or none of that. But a lot of people had something to say. At least like 10 people said they're going to do an interview. But I think 9 out of them 10, probably 10 out of them 10 are not going to do it. No, I say 9 out of 10. Because I think one of them is going to do it because he was saying, man, it's time. It's time. It's time, Kel Mack. So I think we'll get 1 out of them 10. The rest, they said later, but later might be too late. They might not be here later. We already missed interviews because of people saying, I'll do it next time or I'll do it later. But I'm going to be honest, man. I'm going to be honest. I really was surprised at how many older guys that I never met recognized me and how many of the older guys really endorsed the platform. That took me by storm. I wasn't expecting that. I was there for Pookie. I wasn't there for Kel Mack Video. And just everybody talking about it, man, and being positive. Like, I didn't get no negative feedback. I didn't get nobody complaining about stuff. One guy mentioned that we got his real house, real address in one of the videos, but the video is so old. Video like 8 years old or something like that. And I apologize. I don't know if I'll go back and find it and find the part or not, but normally people don't live in the same house they lived in way back in the day. You know what I mean? Shit. Black people have moved up out the city for the most part. But it wasn't negative. He was just saying what it is. But he wasn't talking not out of line or nothing. So it was all positive. It wasn't about not having opportunity in the South that people move. It was about starting your own. Notice no so-called blacks that had their own left the South more money on the dollar. Oh, okay. That's a good point. That's a good point. But I'm saying if you own everything, why leave though? Especially if it's more money. That's all I'm saying. I ain't saying it ain't true or nothing like that, but I'm saying, look, if I had all the property in Vegas or all the property on Eileen, if I owned Chambers Shoe Shine store on the corner of Eileen, and I own a house on Eileen, right? I mean, why leave? I'm just saying, why leave? You got kids that you bring into the South. Your kids got property already. Your kids got a business already. Why would the kids want to leave the South, especially if the money long? Like Fitzgerald said, and like, some of the homies' parents said, it was Jim Crow. That's why I'm saying it was both. Not everybody left because of Jim Crow. Not everybody left uh, property with money and businesses. The South was rural and poor during the Great Migration. Okay, so wasn't no money, it dried up. It's a good question to ask, why would they leave? But you also have to understand the pressure they were under. I mean, I'm not going to understand the pressure they were under. No matter what you tell me, I won't understand it unless you can teach me why owning property and businesses wasn't enough for you to stay down for your community or your business or your hood or whatever you want to call it, instead of bringing your kids to California. That's because everybody didn't own property, everybody didn't own business. Plus, they had large families in the South. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 kids in one family. World War II job opportunities. You know what I'm saying, DJ? Opportunity or a new life, right? Uh, because why you want to stay if your life is being made a living hell every day? Listen, why go to California and have your sons killed every other month or get life sentences? You know what I'm saying? So it's hell in the South, hypothetically. Hell in the South. Let's go to California and right off the muscle, some of them people was getting killed as young teens, young adults. Like, I don't know. I don't know. They definitely didn't come to escape a living hell in creating a living hell in South Los Angeles. Wouldn't even be no Crips and Bloods if the parents in the South didn't move to California. Imagine if Raymond Watson's mom never moved to California. There is no Crips. Imagine if AC Babalouie doesn't move out here. A lot of the other guys. There is no Crip and no Blood or Pyro. Kev, we need some more LA County story. I ain't got no cameras, dog. I just took my other camera to the shop to pay a bill today, and that's gone too. So now both cameras back in there. Nah, I ain't doing no stories right now, man. Y'all gotta wait. Y'all gotta wait. Maybe soon. Maybe soon. That's all I can tell you. But nah, y'all gotta wait. I gave y'all a warning months ago. Believe me when I tell you. That's all I can tell you. Shit. I'm not about to stress over it. I don't give a damn about doing no stories. Shit. Miss 702 in the building. They kill everywhere, Kev Mac, not just in Cali. All right, well, shit. They move everywhere. They don't just move to Cali. I wasn't trying to make it a California thing, my brother. I was trying to make it the South left the South. That's all I was trying to say. Kev down to baseball season. There you go. There you go. No, probably Christmas or something. I don't know. Who knows? Black Warrior, thanks for your time, knowledge, and wisdom, Kevin. That's what I would like to say to Barefoot Pookie, man. Thanks for being a mentor on this gang history. Thanks for your accuracy. Thanks for not worrying about your peers and those that wasn't around when you was doing your thing, hating on you when you still did your thing. Uh, Thank you for the wisdom, the knowledge, the positivity, your interviews, and all of that, man. Barefoot Pookie, dude, is special to me. I hold him close to my heart, man. He laced me and Baby S-Mac on a lot of names and answers to questions. And the good thing is we still got a lot of that on video, so we can always go back to it and look for his answers. And some of the gems that he put in those interviews that we wasn't aware of at the time. Um, he did good, man. Look, there's a woman. I'm not gonna say her name. I'm not gonna say who she's related to. Right? I'm gonna protect her privacy. But she watches this show. She watches all the interviews. And she hit me up. She wasn't being no asshole. She wasn't being real negative. But she hit me up and she said Barefoot Pookie had a lot of stuff wrong in his interviews. She said Leon Watkins had a lot of stuff wrong in the interviews as well. I think it's normal for people to have something wrong. But I would like to say to her and all the naysayers, the wartime knowing Barefoot Pookie, which is 16 years, if my math is correct, us researching the names and incidents that he gave us, Pookie was one of the most accurate people we ever came in contact with. Barefoot Pookie and OG Q's. So it's kind of hard to believe when somebody's saying he was wrong, he was wrong, he was wrong. A lot of times when I respond to people like this one woman, not particularly her, not limited to just her, I respond with, well, the newspaper said this and his homies said it too. Then it changes to, oh, I'm not talking about that, or that ain't how I remember it. Yeah, again, we don't always remember things accurately, but if his peers who was gangbanging with whoever it is say it, and we find a newspaper article that's similar or says the same thing, why I'm gonna believe somebody I don't know that won't do an interview in front of a camera with their information say? So, uh, I appreciate Barefoot Pookie, man, lacing us so properly. And I'm going to dig, when I have time, I'm going to dig through some of the lives or the interviews. Because I know Pookie said at least twice that he wanted me to carry on his life story. And he was good with giving me his story. I'm going to look for that. Because he laces with a lot. And I feel good that he gave it to us. And he talked to me willingly all the time, called. He was more than an interview. He was a friend. He's come to all my spots. He been to all my spots, man, since I've known him. He ride in the car with me, rode to San Diego with me to see Cutes. Well, Cutes didn't know he was coming. So I surprised Cutes with Barefoot Pookie. Just a lot of people he introduced me to. He introduced me to O'Neal. He introduced me to Warlock. He introduced me to Melvin Hardy. He introduced me to Lil James from 11-8, but Lil James didn't, you know, really. He didn't talk to me. He didn't want to be bothered because he didn't know me. Um, he introduced me to a lot of people, man. I want to say, Cheetah, but I'm not sure. Maybe Cheetah got at me on her own. A lot of people though, a lot of people. Barefoot only been on 3 or 4 or 5 lives so far. Shit, that ain't enough. Shit, Mumpy been on how many lives? And that's my dog, my road dog. Been knowing Mumpy longer than I've been knowing Pookie. He introduced my city to you as well. What city is that? Fitzgerald was so entertaining. We miss him already. All right, shout out to Fitzgerald. They miss you. He said he's gonna come back in April. He said he'd be out here in April, man. Kansas City. Well, I got homies from Kansas City. I got quite a few homies from Kansas City, all from 60s. Hmm. But he might have introduced his city or your city to KM videos. But yeah, he's gonna be missed, man. But what else y'all want to talk about? Y'all don't want to hear me rambling about Pookie and stuff, I know. So what up? What's up, cuz? Say, I got on the other night, cuz was hurt. It said, no, not allowed, cuz. What's up with that neighborhood? Huh? What's up, cuz? Say, I got on the other night, cuz was hurt. it said, no, not allowed, cuz. What's up with that? I don't know what you're talking about, Nakia. Pookie on about roughly 4 lives and 7 interviews. All right. I don't know, but that sounds pretty accurate. Sounds pretty accurate to me. It's Triple OG summer vacation for sure. Freestyle, Kill Mac, talk about everything. Always freestyle. We talk about anything. But lately, you guys ain't been wanting to talk about nothing. I think it's how I be responding. Like, man, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. I don't know. How are you feeling about current events, Kevster? I don't know what current events there are. That's why I ask you guys to what is going on. I don't know what current events are going on. As far as I know, the world and YouTube has been quiet the last couple of days. Or maybe it's because I've been focused on the funeral, Pookie and Fitzgerald visiting. Formula One racing in Vegas, man, was off the hook. It it was a success. It wasn't so interesting though, but it was on TV. A lot of people got to see it. A lot of people can't wait till next year, but other people don't. The locals don't want to hear it because it messed up too much traffic. Palestinians getting their butts whooped. Dang. Yeah, you know Israel was gonna do them like that. Yeah, the Lakers barely won. Kev, did Pookie and Giacomo know each other as youngsters? I don't believe they did. You know, Kenneth Johnson, I introduced a lot of them dudes to each other, man. A lot of these guys didn't know each other, man. They met through me. They may have heard of each other, but they didn't know each other. They met through me, dog. I introduced a lot of these OGs to each other. Gotta remember, some of them dudes quit banging in '74. You feel me? A lot of dudes had already retired by '76. So they didn't really get around to meeting. Like West Side didn't meet a lot of East Side. East Side didn't meet a lot of West Side. Only a small niche of East Side hung on the West Side. And a very small, probably smaller niche of West Side hung on the East Side. You did have a few people that came from the East Side and moved to the West Side, but wasn't a whole lot of them either. But that's a natural progression in LA to start in the low bottoms or downtown and make your way to Watson, Compton, or make your way westward to South LA, West Side. I don't feel bad for what them Jews went through personally. I really don't. God bless the 1930s and 40s for sure. One. Hey, you crazy, man. I told you, you always got something sideways to say about something every live, man. So you don't mind that they don't care what the blacks went through in America. You don't care what I mean, you don't mind that other people don't care about the people that was put on boats and the people whose land got taken over here. The chains and being beaten and whipped and castrated and hung, nooses around their neck, wives and daughters being raped. I mean, it's a human thing, man. What is that human thing called, man? Humanity. Like, you don't care about humanity, basically. That's a humanity thing, man. I mean, you don't really have to pour your life into it, but man, it's kind of messed up. Like, I never met none of them people over there in Iraq, but I feel bad when Bush sent the troops over there and was smoking fools and bombing fools. Like, that was messed up. One day, America ain't gonna be the superpower unless we keep making these other countries um, basically work with and for us. And when we not that superpower no more, that's what they're gonna do to people over here. Until it happens to them or someone they love. Yep, facts. It's about humanity. Thank you, Kenneth Johnson. I was there during the Iraq invasion. We did them dirty. See what I'm saying? That's an American soldier on KM Video live streams admitting to it. And I don't have nothing against Tory Thompson or none of the soldiers that participated in that. America made the call. Bush made the call. And to me, it ain't cool no matter what race you are, dog. I think as human beings, man, people shouldn't have to go through that. But then I understand population control. I understand injecting fear into others around the world or into the countries that we invade. I understand all that. But I wouldn't want me and my people to have to go through that. Weapons of mass destruction, yeah, all right. And then they joke and laugh about it sometimes. You know I'm getting old, man. I can't remember what Cheney had to do with none of that. I'm not excusing him, and I'm not missing the opportunity to go in on him. I'm missing some brain cells like Mr. Joe Biden right now, so I can't remember what role Cheney even played. But you can remind me. People don't understand geopolitics. It's a global chess game being played by all nations. Everybody has blood on their hands. Nobody's clean. I don't know, man. I don't know. Because they not attacking America like we attacking them. America even attacks America and blame it on other people or let other people attack America for shock value and a reason to go invade their country and tear us up. But no, absolutely, man. I'm one of them that don't really understand global politics, but I do get it. I get that people need allies. I get that different countries have enemies, border enemies, cross town, cross the world enemies. I get it. I get that part. What's really behind it is what I don't get because there's so much different propaganda thrown out there, and then we don't have the insight on everything. America, the British have the most blood on their man. The British, British history is a mug, ain't it? Seemed like America took the playbook from the British, right? I mean, I don't want to talk world politics. I don't know nothing about world politics. Let me not venture off into something I don't know about, man. I don't even know about world history, so let me not talk about some stuff I don't know about. I can have opinions, but it don't mean I'm educated on them. So I don't want to miseducate you guys, and I don't want to look dumb and ignorant in front of you guys. All right, but I don't have no problem admitting I don't know all that type of stuff. Oh, mama, say less. Biden putting us last place. British ain't no better than Germany and Third Reich. Talk about YouTube politics. I'm tired of talking about that. All I know is dudes need views and likes. So they attack me and hope I respond. But I got Fitzgerald was here. I had a homie call me, homie in the industry, and we ain't never talked before like about none of this stuff. And he was like, Matt, I gotta call you and commend you and beg you to keep doing what you're doing, how you doing, because you stand out from the rest of these other YouTubers, man. He like, man, that's a shame, man. Every morning I get up, I'm caught up on this gossip. I'm caught up on this hatred for each other. I'm caught up on everybody slandering one another. If Joe heard it, I had no clue what dude was calling about or what he was going to say, but he went in and really, really grounded me and made me and reminded me to just keep going the way I'm going. You know what I mean? I believe Kenneth Johnson, they are for self, for people. Slander will get folks hurt. I don't think people care about getting hurt. Some people. Because some people don't go nowhere and ain't gonna go nowhere. Some people ain't been nowhere, so they don't really know how serious stuff can be. They don't know how easy or when and where you can get your cap peeled for being so disrespectful. So they do it. They do it without understanding the repercussions. And some so miserable they wouldn't give a damn if they got killed. Like Some people choose between misery and death, and some have a death wish, right? Some don't care. But uh, it ain't even about hating on somebody else. It ain't even about being seriously upset at somebody else that ain't done nothing to you. So I think the homie was right. I need to just keep doing what I'm doing, whether y'all like me or don't like me, whether y'all like the content or don't like the content. The one thing been having me scratching my nappy ass head for the last week or 2 weeks. How are these dudes that don't even know me, never met me in their life, saying don't watch Kel Mac videos or they don't like history? I'm an informant. Why do they watch Kel Mac videos? I'm trying to understand. Why do they watch me? Why my name in their mouth? I ain't said nothing about them. I don't know them, don't know what they look like. So I'm scratching my head. Nigga, you don't watch and you don't like. You must be clicking dislike. You one of them fools that be in the chat watching and listening, but scared to type who you are and what you're about. Because you really want to either steal my content or you really want to be just like me. What Barefoot Pookie say in that last live? He said, man, such and such was barefoot just like me. Stole my identity. That was a cold line. Cold damn line, man. That part, kid, for real. They hate watch you live. Fox News. Kid, man, you getting some more notarized through the trolls. I think for a minute, I think it. Look at Kenny Carson, man, my man. Too pretty, Kenny. Too pretty in the building, Kenny Carson. What up, man? Kev, unfortunately, that's the result of success. I ain't successful. Everybody keep talking about successful. I ain't successful. Shit. I don't feel like I'm successful or a celebrity. I do feel like we got the, like people say, one of the realest platforms on YouTube. I feel like that. I feel like Kenny was saying yesterday, is we get a lot of OGs on here. We get a lot of originals to tell their story on here. Craig Munson, Big Rebo, Head Honcho, OG Cutes, Barefoot Pookie, Leon Watkins, uh, AC Baba Louie. Shit, just to name a few, right? Kelmac has his finger on the pulse of the nation for real. Like Farrakhan told Mike Wallace, some of y'all should be quiet. Young Tiny, what up? Big Rebo, I didn't join nothing. TPK, the dirty rice killer. Man, I ate the rest of that rice and chicken today, Kenny. Man, I sliced the meat off the chicken. I grabbed that dirty rice and the string beans, put it all together, mix it up. That's how we used to feed our dogs back in the day. We would mix all the leftovers up together, put a little bit of water on there, heat it up so they have some nice warm food. People don't even feed their dogs real human food no more. They feed them all that special food, that expensive food. We didn't grow up like that. And my father had the healthiest dogs I ever known. All of my father's dogs, stray dogs, some good what's the word? Not thoroughbreds, but uh some good blooded, whatever you call them, good chain of German shepherds and bird dogs and whatever Pops had. Big healthy dogs, nice coat, very well behaved. You know what I mean? And they ate our leftovers. The purpose of that is I wasn't looking for pure breed, but maybe that's the word. I don't know. But no, all his dogs wasn't purebred. He had a purebred bird dog. He had a lot of mutts. You know, back in the day, you see a stray dog on the street or coming in your house, and you know he hungry or he thirsty. You give him some water or food, and if you like him or he don't want to go nowhere, you keep him. So Pops used to have stray dogs. He had some hell of a dogs though for feeding. But to my point, Back in the day, the purpose when you had a dog was your leftovers don't go to waste. Your leftovers you don't throw in the trash. You take your leftovers and you feed your dog, so you don't have to go buy dog food. And it would fill the dogs up, and the dogs like that warm food. Because back in the day, dogs stayed outside. Nowadays, dogs stay in the house or in a kennel outside. We had dogs and they ate leftovers and food, never going. Exactly, man. Nowadays, though, you talk to some of the younger people, they don't know nothing about that. They say, your dog will die, your dog will get sick, your dog's blood pressure, all of that. And them dogs live just as long back then as they live now, bro. Real talk. Like, dogs didn't walk around sick. Shout out Kev Mack. I hate that. What you hate? What you hate, Joe Mosley? I miss what you hate. And they try, man. Dogs is always at the vet now. Dogs always at the man. I'm losing my memory, man. Getting groomed. Way back in the day, we washed our own dog. You go get some dog shampoo, and you have your kids go out in the front yard. You put the collar on him, and you hold him by the collar, and you wash the dog. If you had a real obedient dog, you just tell the dog to sit. The dog sit, and you sit there and you wash him. You get some flea medicine, you flea baby. Nowadays, they going to get groomed. Ain't nobody washing their dogs no more because the dog don't even be outside except for to go shit. Dogs be in the house. Nobody want to wash their dog in the house. Some people wash the dog in the bathtub. But yeah, times is crazy now. Later on in the 90s, early 90s, some people started taking their dogs to get groomed. But those are dogs that was part-time in the house, part-time out the house. Dogs having spa days today. Yeah, spa days today, nails clipped and all that. Dogs and cats sleeping in them beds with him. Cats always kind of got in a bed with people on the foot of the bed or whatever. A cat ain't gonna sleep with you too long. Cat's looking for mice and what's that noise right there? Cats trying to look out the curtains because they want to go outside. But dogs, yeah, yeah. My barber. I hope she's not watching, but my barber, cool little bro, right? She has her business connected to her Instagram, so you book your appointments through Instagram. And I'm being nosy. I looked through her Instagram one day. Oh my goodness! She sleep with 3 dogs. Hair all over the bedroom, all over the comforter. Jeezy, Wheezy. She live in an apartment with 3 big dogs in the bed with her. Dog. I'm like, how she have sex? What does she do with the dogs when she have male company? Like she probably one of them say, I gotta come to your house. Let's go get a room or something. Right? Dodge got too many rights. Dogs got too many rights. A dog is like, man, a dog is almost as important as a little baby nowadays. I know a broad who had 3 German Shepherds. Same with her. I think she got 2 German Shepherds. And I don't want to lie on her. I was gonna say Rottweiler. I don't know what she got. I think she got 2 Shepherds and something else. Go and give a shout out to Texas. I was trying to see the what was gonna come with that. You know what I'm saying? Trying to make sure you ain't no troll or disguise up under another name or what. You feel me? Doberman's cool, but I don't trust him. I grew up with the Pitties and Rotties. Well, you can't really trust no Pit Bull either. Pit Bulls are cool though. I love Pit Bulls, but Pit Bulls Doberman, see, we learned as kids, at least in our era, Dobermans turn on their master. That was the saying when we was young. Dobermans turn on their master. So Dobermans wasn't cool. But a child will do you like that too. A child will bite the hand that feed him. Childs are real, you know what I'm saying? They set in their ways, man. They want their way. I got a half rat, half chow, and she is the best dog ever. We had a full-blooded chow, one of them cream ones, man. I love that dog. He went off on me once. I don't know how I came up with the heart to kick his ass, but I did. He bit my brother one time to the bone. He used to try to get it on my nephew. See, a child is really a good protector. A child will protect the land and his owner. The police would come to my house. I used to swear they was gonna kill my child. Because that child was gonna alert you, first of all. Second of all, he hated police. He knew the police was not supposed to be over there. He would go crazy. So the police, whenever they raided my house, they never came around the back. They never went into the backyard. They lucky the child wasn't in the house every time they came. They would have killed him for sure, though. Plus, my child just wanted to get outside. So if you was a police, a burglar, a robber, or anything, all you really had to do was open the gate. He not gonna bite you because he want to run down the street, go to Slauson and Crenshaw. Like he was Nipsey Hussle before Nipsey. He went all the way. He went like 11 blocks away from the house. He would go up in the Windsor Hills like, nigga, who you know in Windsor Hills? He had to have every female dog in a View Park and Hyde Park community, dog, north of Slauson Avenue. Yeah, Louisiana dirty rice was good, man. I used to eat Louisiana dirty rice all the time. Till I found out that is gizzard nuts or gizzard peanuts in there. I ain't ate dirty rice ever again until Fitzgerald just cooked some.
What up?
Hey, what up? I'm on live. I had a question.
Okay, what's up?
Do you remember way back in like '89, your brother told us something about the dirty rice?
Uh, wait, I want to say, is that what they say? Something with the gizzard or some shit?
Yeah. Didn't he say like gizzard nuts or gizzard peanuts or something?
Nah, it was like gizzard. It was gizzards.
No, I thought he said it was a part of the gizzard though. And we was like, man, I ain't eating that no more. I used to eat dirty rice all the time.
Nah, he said it was gizzards. That's when I stopped eating it because I didn't know I had gizzards in it.
They said gizzards are the chicken stomach, not the penis. Okay, all right. So you was right. Man, I had some dirty rice the other day though, some homemade dirty rice. It was fire. But I'm like, I ain't eating no Louisiana dirty rice. Nah, he didn't have no gizzards up in there. But I ain't eating no dirty rice from Louisiana, bro.
Right. So,
All right, that's all I wanted. I'll call you tomorrow.
all right, for sure.
All right. Yeah, man. I used to go eat that stuff like from like 80, from like 85, 84, 1984, 1985 to like 1989. All the time. I was like, I'm cool on that. Nada. No mas. One of my old neighbors had races, half pit, half child. It's only like Puerto Ricans that try to bite anyone else. Oh wow. It's a black woman in my community. I guess it don't matter how old she is. Probably late 30s, right? Always by herself. So I assuming she don't have no man, or maybe her man just be somewhere. She got a little itty bitty dog, and When that dog seen me and Fitzgerald, or was that Too Pretty Kenny? Me and Too Pretty Kenny or me and Fitzgerald? And that dog was going crazy like it was a big tough dog. I said, all right, grab your killer, grab your killer. Going off. And she like, stop it, stop it. You don't act like that. I see her walk past white people and Asian people all the time. That dog don't ever bark. I think that dog is racist. I think that dog come to find out that black people like to rob and steal or something. Yeah, it don't bark at nobody, but it barks at me. It barked at me and Fitzgerald or Kenny, right? I think that dog's racist, even though it got a black owner. I think that dog's racist. And it's white too. It's like a white poodle, like a white vicious poodle. Like poodles wasn't vicious when we was little. When we was little, if a poodle bark or one of them wiener dogs bark, you just stump your foot and they take off running. Y'all remember that? Like this sucker was trying to get at us like he was tough and strong though. Pulling on the leash and shit. What's cracking, y'all? What's good? What's up, Jay Ship? Easter Crip? Yeah, you like the sound of that. Miss 702. Dogs can be racist. It's me, bro. Long time no see. What's up, homeboy? Have you got gentrified out the neighborhood yet, or you still holding strong? No, it's getting kind of expensive up there on Overhill, dog. You still there, or you got put out the house? Jack Russell's a fearless. I don't know what a Jack Russell is. Does it look like a poodle, but it's a little more smaller? My child runs this block. I'm telling you, my child ran not just the block. Y'all heard when Al came on, Al Luster, the pilot, the guy that puts together airplanes and stuff. You see, he said he used to be going around looking to find our child so his pit bull could fight our child. Now, who with a pit bull wants to go fight a child? But Al's dog, Al has some pit bulls that I want to say, if I remember right, his pit bull looked like that pit bull on the Little Rascals. I think his name was Champ. The whole talk in the whole neighborhood for about 7-8 years was Al's dog. You make sure Al's dog ain't out. Don't go by Al's house. Al got the best pit bull around. Al's dog is vicious. My pit bull will go on his block. My pit bull will go on everybody's block. I mean, my pit bull. Our chow chow will go on everybody's block. My man say his dog don't like black people. I'm telling you, they must sense something about black people, man. I would put my money on the Bull Mastiff over the Rottweiler because my pit bull whooped the Rottweiler to death, broke his legs, chipped him. So if a pit bull can do it, I hope a Bull Mastiff can fight. My pit used to jump through my bedroom window with dead cats and Rottweilers. Wow. Let me see. I had some pit bulls that we chained up. They would jump over the neighbor's fence. I'll come home to feed the dog or just want to go play with the dog. But damn, what a dog. The dogs would be hanging. You know how many pit bulls' lives I saved? I saved my child too. The child used to try to do stuff like that too. The child would actually wrap himself around a chain and he'd be pulling like this trying to get away and the dog is sweating. You ever seen a dog sweat before? His hair all wet and stuff and he purple tongue hanging out. I'll be there just in time to say to the child, like, man, what are you doing, fool? And I'll unwrap him. Yeah, dogs can be a trip, dog. So I guess it really ain't safe to have a dog on a chain. But we grew up where you chain your dogs up, man. Depends on the rat. If it's German, it's hella bigger, but it's American, it's losing. My sister and brother-in-law have a couple. I don't know all these breeds. There's too many breeds nowadays. Too many breeds nowadays. My bull used to growl at me if I smoke weed and don't blow some of the. Pit bulls love weed. Pit bulls love to get high. A lot of people that get high and have dogs, they like to get their dogs high, just to trip how the dog acts. Antonio and Chris Crump dog Petey had everybody. Now Petey looked like Petey on the Little Rascals. I remember them. A matter of fact, somebody, Swanee was saying I need to try to find Wendell because I remember I was telling Baby S Mac that Wendell was really the first one I knew cripping around there. There wasn't no OG, straight with the blue rag. Swanee mentioned him to me the other day. I'm like, you remember Wendell? He like, yeah. And he got to talking about how Wendell was the first dude he seen around the hood with a blue rag. He said Wendell was really cripping. I just remember Wendell claiming Westside Crip and wearing a blue rag. I don't really remember him actually gangbang. So it would be good to talk to Wendell now. Like, nigga, what was going on in the 70s, fool? What was going on in 77 when you was Crip down like that? Who was you running with? What did you claim? Who was your influence? On Mullen and 54th, Shotty Mac. I got high around a cat and it went crazy, scared the mess out of me. I had a homeboy named Boob, right? Boob was Squally D's little brother. I don't know what his upbringing was or what he had against cats. His thing was, and see, this is how you know things change. He would catch cats all the time, like cats on the street. Come here, kitty cat. Come here. Why do cats answer the kitty cat? Come here, kitty cat. Come here, kitty cat. And the cat comes, and he would grab the cat by his tail, swing him in circles, and throw the cat as far as he could. And he would say things like, a cat always land on his feet. Cat always land on his feet. So he'd catch a cat and throw him as high as he could in the air. Watch. And the cat would land on his feet. We like, man, you crazy. Why you do the cat like that? He like, man, it don't hurt the cat. He lands on his feet. Boob was crazy for that. Supreme Broncos, me either. Okay, all right. Let's see. Yeah, man, I remember them days. You don't even really see no cat on the street no more. You see a cat in somebody's window inside the house before you see a cat nowadays, right? He said that boy need a DP. I don't think too many people want to DP Boob. Boob ended up going to Grambling, playing football. Boob was about 6'2", had him some muscles on him, some chest on him, weightlifter, not like bodybuilder, but lift his weights, play football. 1982, he was drafted or whatever by Grambling. He went to Grambling College. Not too many people wanted to fight Boob, right? I'm not saying niggas was scared of him. That's not what I'm saying. I don't know one nigga that said, hey, I'm scared of Boob, hey. But, yeah, that would have been a hard fight to win back then. You know where Victor Street is in Inglewood? No, not offhand, I don't. He said, wow, he sound like a sociopath. I don't know what you call him. He kind of was a lot like me, but he was more of a player. And he had the gift of gab like I never seen before. Like, different from my father. You know, I always say my father was the biggest player I ever knew, right? Boob could bust a broad. And the way he bust him was amazing to me. Like, they look at him, he'd be like, hey, want to go to a movie? And she'd be like, you don't want to know my name or nothing first? He'd be like, what's your name? I'm going to find out your name when you give me your number. All right, here go my number. When we going out? She'd be like, when you want to go out? He'd be like, tonight. And she'd be like, all right. And then we go to the house and he'd call the girl and he'd be like, you ready? I'm gonna come pick you up. You paying for the movie? You putting gas in my car? Like he was a cold come up. Like I never seen nobody do that. Like getting a girl and want her money off the muscle when you meet her. Like those that went for it, yeah, he got them real good. He had a hell of a mouthpiece. I know what Glenway is. I still Victor off the head. I don't know. I think I might remember Victor being in Inglewood Street, but I can't say for sure. He actually did have some blue blockers, man. He did have blue blockers. But I know you asking Sands, but Boob has some blue blockers. Grambling turned on many NFL players on the rail. Doug Williams, he had to be a real good player to earn a scholarship from Grambling in the early 80s. I'm telling you, 1982, dog. I don't remember why he came back home, though. I don't know what happened with his career. I can't remember. Annoying, right? But it was kind of catchy, though. It was like the Cat Mac video intro. Much as you don't like the video or the glasses, you find your when they come on, you find yourself. Get yourself some blue blockers. Fool be on Venice Beach rapping off the top of his head. You feel me? Doug Williams did the damn thing. Championship with the Washington Redskins. Hey, I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here, y'all. I'm gonna try to put something together tomorrow. I don't know what it's gonna be, but I'm trying to do something tomorrow. Shout out to OG Steve, Eric Lange, Black Warrior Spirit, and Lenny Lynn. Appreciate y'all. I think Marcus Youngblood and Tony Moore as well. I'm out of here, man. Y'all take it easy. I want to stay on all night, but I don't want to do no 2 or 3 hour live. It gets boring, right? Again, I want to stay, you guys. Maybe I'll come back later, man. Or maybe I'll just go to bed. I don't know. But y'all take it easy. Thanks for watching. I'm out of here, y'all. Peace.